All right, just about ready for baseball. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball inside.
Marte getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over 400. Carroll gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch
ball
downstairs, and that's ball 2. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
James Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey!
That one carrying. Adios, pelota. He leaves the yard to right. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 3-0. That one missed.
Damn. Ball, that's off the plate. Hey!
A little bit low. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. And the count's full. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. Nato comes in to take his cuts. 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in, a second scores as well, and the lead is up to 5.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. No outs, runner on second. Frelick running hard to get it. And there's one down. Pavin Smith now at the plate.
Pavin Smith.
And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And it's second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Slings to first in time. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at third, 2 away. Turang fires over to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. Chris, what should we keep eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
He makes the grab, 1 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Jackson. Go Rio.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That's
ball. That's down.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's
ball 3.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball, that's low.
That one back there.
Foul
And that
ball.
lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That
That's a
misses
ball.
the zone. 3-1 now. Takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses. Ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the second. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Inside, ball 1.
Times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one almost got him. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So digging in, Sal Frelick.
Center fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-2.
Batting in, the third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Perdomo should have this one, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. Priester back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. question about this one. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one. One down. Pavin Smith digs in now. That one ripped, but foul. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside. In plenty of time to first, and there's two away.
Nope.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. And it's fouled away. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2. That one missing inside. This one popped up. Perdomo gets under it, and there's one down. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are two down. Now at the plate, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1.
Jackson Chourio.
On the ground at first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The 0-2.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Frelick running hard to get it. That's out number 2. And now here is James Wood. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Did he go?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sliced hard but foul. And a good eye there. That one drifts inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last
tosses to first. That ends the inning. Bottom 4. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Devers.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Hey!
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. The D-backs leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball almost got him there. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
1 out and a runner at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Looking. 2 out.
Next for the Brewers.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Jack Knight's out of the way. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's just foul. Out towards right center field. Thomas running hard to get it. Makes a nice running catch. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ripped to short. Slings to first. 1 away here in the 5th. That one opts against the fence. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. 1 out, runner at second. Adrian Del Castillo. Left-hander out of the bullpen, DL Hall.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ball one.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And that one almost got
inside. Ball two.
Two away. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat, Carlos Santana. Two-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Carlos Cortez up now for the Brewers. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring positions.
That's a ball.
Inside, almost got him.
That's a ball.
And the 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Milwaukee, top 6. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing called strike. Strike one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Oh, count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Go Rio.
Up the middle, Perdomo. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 1-1. Right side, Marte. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and he breaks his bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, James Wood. Yelich takes it in for the out. 1 down. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one backed up the middle and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Lourdes Gurriel. Jr. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And this one looks like trouble. 1 run across. Frelick hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brandon Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball in!
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Next over in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Hit on the ground softly to short. Perdomo slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Bunting for a hit. Santana. Throw not
He's in there.
time, and he's safe.
Absolutely bang bang. First made his speed really work for him right there.
Luis Rengifo. Now pitching for
New arm
Arizona,
out of the bullpen,
number
Paul
22,
Sewald.
Paul
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Yep, that ball went
attacking
out.
his hitters.
Luis Rengifo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just
Inside ball.
missed. Sewald, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. On the ground right side, they take the force out, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, Alec Thomas now.
pitching for the
Here's a new
Brewers,
pitcher from the pen,
number 61,
Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ball.
The Diamondbacks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field. Swings through that. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game,
Ball.
looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. So now it's Nolan Arenado. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Grant Anderson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hard hit to right center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Arenado around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And here is Carlos Santana. This one smoked on its way out of here. Carlos Santana powers one out. Their third home run of the inning. He swings and fouls one off. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They go back to back. So back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That smash towards center. 2 down. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back here at American Family Field.
Brewers,
Bottom of the 8th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Hamilton.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through the sweeper. And
off the plate, ball one.
Got him. One away. Out to short, Perdomo. Over to first. He's out. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kelly with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.